Good morning, everyone. Again, good morning, everyone. So, last week, we already tackled different theorem, right? So, we have AA, similarity theorem, SSS, similarity theorem. So, now, in our next topic is we need to know the missing numbers or missing units, okay? So again, in similarity, SSS similarity, if the sides or corresponding sides are proportional. So therefore, your two triangles is similar and proportional. Okay? We need to get the ratio right. So in this example, we need to find out the ratios. So line AB, line DF is equivalent, the ratio is 5/4. And then 1.5. And their scaling factors is equal. So same scaling factors, which is 1.25. So that is how we to know how we find if the two triangles are proportional. Okay? So now, again, if the product of the extreme equals of the product, that means then the proportional exists. So this is a proof if the cross multiplication or the products, when we get the products, if the answer is similar or equal. So that is proportional exists. Okay? Therefore, proportional exists. Now, in this case, let's find out if the two triangles below are known as similar. So let's find out, determine the missing value. Okay? So by doing a ratio, getting the ratio right, remember, we find the missing number. So first one is we have a same, and this one is also proportional. So we need to get the ratio. So first is this side, 7.5. The ratio is over 5. Okay? Now, is equal to, what is the 4.5? Ratio is x. So, 4.5 and then the x. Okay? So, this time, we need get the missing number. So, by cross multiplication. So, by doing cross multiplication, we have 7.5 times x is equal to 7.5x is equal to, multiply this one, 5 times 4.5. The answer is 22.5. So we have 22.5. And then divide both sides by 7.5. Okay? So the answer is x is equal to 7.5. The answer is 3. Okay, so x is 3. So we need to get the cross multiplication, get the value. Okay, so the ratio, and ratio to find the missing number. All right, remember that. So now, this one, in this figure. So, find, or this is similar. Now, what is the value of C and what is the value of D? Now, try on your notebook. Try on your notebook what is the C and what is the D. So again, by getting the ratio of the same sides or corresponding sides, we need to know the value. Okay? So this is the indicator that we have two angles are congruent. So this is the indicator two angles are congruent. So now, try to find the value of C. Okay. So first, we need to know what are the corresponding sides, right? So we have line AB. Okay? Line AB is congruent, ratio is line PR. Okay? So by process, next is AC. And then we have PQ. So these are the corresponding side, okay? Next is BC. Line BC is equal to line RQ. So these are the corresponding side. Now, find the value of C and D. So remember, when this is corresponding sides, so therefore, C is our AC. This one is C. And then, for QR or RQ, this is our D. Okay? Now, in substitution, the value. So, AB is 10. And then, PR is 5. Is equal to C, which is our AC. And then, PQ is equivalent to 4. Okay? So, now, by cross multiplication, so we have 40 is equal to 5C. So therefore, divide both sides by 5. C is equal to 8. So the C is 8. Same process. So we already have a given here, which is line AB and line PR. So here we have 10 over 5. And then BC, what is BC? Is 6. And then RQ is D. By doing cross multiplication again. So we have 10D and then equal to 30. And then divide both sides by 10. The answer is D is equal to 3. Easy, right? Easy. So that is in how to get or find the missing value. So by doing getting the ratio of all of two triangles, getting the ratio, and then after that substitute, and then get the cross multiplication, and you find the answer. All right? Do you understand? All right. So now, how about this? Okay. So this is similar triangles. This is also similar triangles. So, we just need to get the ratio of each. All right, now, try on your notebook. What are the missing value? X and Y. Find the X and Y. I give you 5 minutes to do that. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. First step is find the corresponding lines, right? Corresponding lines. Identify what are the corresponding lines. So you need to know the X and Y. 5 minutes. Three minutes. Two minutes. Finish. All right, so let's find the answer. So what is the value of X and what is the value of Y? So first, we need to identify what are the corresponding sides. So line AB over DE is equal to line BC and EC and equal to AC, line AC and line DC. Okay? So now, in this case, what is x? BC. So this is our x value. And CD or DC is our y. So first, we need to identify what is the value of x. What is x? So now we have what is the value of A and B? We have 6.4. And DE, this one is 4.8 is equal to x over EC. We have E and C, so 6. Now, by doing cross multiplication, so we have 4.8 x is equal to 6.4 multiply to 6. 6.4 multiply to 6. The answer is 38.4. Okay? So by cross multiplication and divide both sides by 4.8. So our x is equal to 8. Okay. So this time, so x is 8. We just divide it. 38.4 divide to 4.8. Okay? So remember, we cancel out. So the answer is 8. Okay? Do you understand? Now, next is find the y, value of y. Anyone can answer? What is the value of y? 9. So the answer is 9. Very good. So the y is 9. Same process. Okay? The answer is y is equal to 9. All right, now let's move on. How about in pair of triangles? So this is the example of pair of triangles. Okay? So pair, so we have a corresponding sides there. So here, we have corresponding sides. We have xy. So this is the xy. So it is by pair, that's why. Next is the xj. So corresponding side is xj. Okay? Similar. Pair, that is pair. Okay? Connected. So next is xw and then xv. So this is the xv. So the smaller and the bigger and smaller and the bigger, but in pair. Combine it. So now, same process. We just need to have a cross multiplication, okay? So xy. What is the value of xy? xy, line xy. Anyone? Everyone, xy is 4. And then xj is 10. And xw is 3. And xv is, we need to get the value. That is our a. Okay? Now, by doing cross multiplication again, so 4a and multiply 30. Okay? So divide both sides by 4. The answer is, so the answer is 7.5. So that is the value of A. Okay? So that is when we solve the pair. All right? Do you understand? Do you understand? So we just get the pair. We just similar, same triangles, but they are pair. So we just combine and getting the ratio for each and then get the value of it. All right? So copy on your notebook, please. 2 minutes. This is pair. Copy on your notebook. This is called pair triangles. How we solve the pair triangles? Same. All right, class. Try this one. Finish. All right, so now let's move on. Try to answer this one. Try to answer this figure. This is pair triangles, right? Similar pair triangles. You need to identify what is the value of PR, line PR. Remember that is proportional. So scaling factor. You can also observe that one. So 6 and 12. So the proportional or the scaling factor is 1/2, right? 1/2. So in PW and PR should be the answer is 1/2. So you can answer also by observation on that. So if the scaling factor is 1/2, what is the value of PW? Right? If the scaling factor is 1/2, what is the value of PW? That is very easy. If the scaling factor is 1/2, what is the PW? Remember the proportional, right? If the proportional, same answer, right? Same scaling factor. Finish? Yes or no? Observe. 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 If scaling factor is 1/2, all right, let's answer. So we need to get the PW. You can also do the observation. For this one, 9 over 9 plus 9, 18, is equal to this one, 6 and 1/2. 6, 12. Sorry. So next is PW and 22. If the scaling factor is 1/2, right? 1/2. So what is the value of PW? The answer is? The answer is 11. Because it's also 1/2, 1/2. All right? Do you understand? So if the scaling factor is 1/2, it's 11. Okay? So by doing observation, you just identify what is the scaling factor. If you know that scaling factor, then you proceed. That is the secret, okay? So, all right. So that is the pairing. Okay? That is the importance of pairing. And this pairing of triangles, it can also in application of word problem. Okay? So let us proceed in real life application or real life situation by doing the pair of triangles. Let's have an example here. So by solving in real life application, this one. Okay. So sometimes we need to measure a distance, right? So this is example of real life situation. For example, some boy standing here and the distance is here. So distance from the person or the man and the tree. Now, by using can also have a pair of triangles, right? Triangle and also triangle, right? The triangle, so pair. So we can also identify their height. So by getting the ratio, ratio is 17 over 102, right? And then 6 and the height of the tree. So this is proportional, right? So therefore, this is the answer by solving a proportional, this one. So we can use also the cross multiplication. So here we have a proportional ratio. So we can get 17 over 102. And then the 6, the height of the man and the height of the tree, we need to get the proportion or the ratio also. Okay? Ratio. So now, by doing cross multiplication, we have 17 height and then 102 multiplied to 6. Okay, that's why the height of the tree is 36. So by pair of triangles, we can also find out what is the even. Okay? All right? Do you understand? So by doing the ratio, distance, distance. Now another example. May is 5 feet and 6 inches tall. Okay? And then the foot shadow is 2. And the tree is 7 foot. But how tall? The shadow of is 7. And how tall is the tree? Okay. So therefore, this is the... I'm sorry, this is 5.5. Okay. 5.5. So here, 5.5 and then 2, the shadows. Okay. Shadows. So the ratio is, we combine the ratio of 2 and 7. And then the height of a girl and the height of the tree, which is we need to find out what is the height of the tree. So by doing the ratio, we identify the answer. Okay? Try on your notebook. Try get the what is the height of the tree. What is the height of the tree? Go, do in your notebook. 5 minutes. What is the height of the tree? So by doing ratio, get the ratio, the shadows, and the height of the tree, and the height of the tree. Height of the girl and height of the tree. So remember this one. You just combine the similar, right? Similar shadow and similar height of man and the girl and the tree. So this is the given. So by this one, the height, Mary's height, and the tree height. And next is Mary's shadow, which is 2. And then the tree's shadow is 7. So that is the equation. You need to identify what is the cross multiplication. Shadow, shadow, height, height. Remember that. Shadow, and height, getting the ratio. Finish? Remember, we need to get the ratio. Same. Same by shadows, same by height. Use this, use this. 5.5. Finish? All right, now let's answer. So by doing cross multiplication, so we have 5.5 multiplied by 7 is 38.50. So we have 2x. Now divide both sides by 2. Okay, so the height of the tree is what? 19.25 feet is the height of the tree. Okay? So by doing cross, you get the height of the tree. All right? So that is how we apply the pair of triangles in solving problem or real life situation. So that is the how it works. When we know the process of the pair of triangles, we also know how to answer the real life situations. Okay? All right. Homework. Homework. Just one problem. Just one problem. One problem only. One problem. One problem only. One problem. Homework. So copy your homework and that's it for today. We already know how to solve the real life situation by proving similarity of triangles. So that is really important to know when in real life application also. So please do your homework. That's it for today. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Please do your homework and goodbye.